Okay, from everything that we've done, from measuring all of your circumference and doing your skin fold measurements, and from the information you gave me as far as your height and your weight, according to the guidelines, your BMI, your body mass index, is 25.4, which will put you at a high risk. And being that your BMI is 25.4, that puts you at overweight. Now the normal range is 18.5 to 24.9. So I wouldn't even worry about that too much because you're not too far off. But at the same time, the BMI goes off of as far as height and weight, and it can't really justify how much muscle mass you might have or how much bone density you might have as far as the extra weight. So your ideal weight and height should be between 104 and 141 pounds. Being overweight, it increases your risk of coronary heart disease, diabetes, risk of a stroke. So keeping a healthy weight can help you control your blood pressure, also your cholesterol levels. Okay. On the plus side, the measurement that I got from your circumference, your waist to hip ratio was 0.67. So that doesn't put you at a health risk as far as waist to hip ratio. You was very low. The normal is set with the low is from 70 to 89. So you were below 70, which is very low. So that's a very good thing. Okay. Also, according to your height and weight, in addition to the measurements taken, I've calculated several percentages, which also place you in various other categories according to the fitness categories for body composition. Now, with the measurement that I got from the skin fold, you are 33% body fat, which places you at very poor, and the range that you want to be in for fair is about 20%, and for good, according to your age, is 17.7%. But the tricky part with that is you don't hold a lot of fat around your abdominal area. You are very lean in your abdomen area around your organs. So you're not at a big risk as far as all your organs being at risk. So the tricky part with that is you hold a lot of your weight like in your limbs, like legs and your arms. So it'll be tricky. I know you said that you want to be in the 19th percentile as far as body fat percentage, but that number can be tricky depending on how your body where your body decides to burn that fat at. Okay, so for I say for just for your health reasons, we should just go from, like I said earlier, your body fat, your BMI, I mean, was 25.4, but let's try to go at 23% or 24% because that's in the normal range.
Right.
19 will kind of put you and probably at a very very low weight. And from my calculations for that, your lean body mass is 94.4, and to get you at 19%, you have to get to 116 pounds, which you are now 143 pounds. So 116 pounds, you have to lose 27 pounds just to get to 116, and that'll be, I don't know exactly how you would look as far as body type wise because this depends on your genetics of how where when you are exercising and you're burning weight. Burning fat. It just depends on where your body wants to decide to burn that fat from.
Okay.
So just for health reasons, I would let's not do 19%. Let's do about 23, 24%. That way you're still at normal body weight. Okay.
Okay.
So like I said earlier, too much weight in the thighs and hips, it may place you at a risk of possible cardiovascular diseases. So I just suggest discussing those things with your doctor just to be sure that we don't run into any effects during our performance of exercise regimen. Okay,
Okay.
so I don't want to actually start doing anything as far as exercise before that because I want to make sure that you aren't at risk as far as your body type. You hold most of your weight in your limbs, in your upper extremity and lower extremity, but you don't hold any abdominal fat, back fat. So just get that checked out first, and then once you get all that squared away, come back and I'll see what the doctor says, and we'll get started from there. Okay.
Okay.